And the last phase of the Nucrete application is the finishing steps. That being, first off, the removing of the stencils. This is a dynamic part of the job where you actually see the job come to life. And then once the stencils are pulled off and the surface is cleaned, we then apply some tints, different colors to accentuate upon the surface that's there. And then once the colors are fine-tuned to the specifications of the customer, then we apply a sealer application, which gives it a bit of a shine, semi-gloss or gloss. That also makes it more water repellent as well. As an option, the customer can opt for an upgrade. On the sealer application, we can actually do a epoxy application, which gives us a glass smooth finish, reflective like glass. That's an upgrade, not recommended for outdoors, but for indoors it's excellent. Makes the surface look like polished marble. And I'm here with another happy Nucrete customer, Mr. Ken Jagger, at 1900 College Way in Mississauga, the Palace condo high-rise. And we're on the 10th floor, here over the top of the beautiful view of Mississauga. And Ken is here with me, and we're just enjoying this beautiful new floor that Ken had installed recently, covering his balcony, as we talked earlier in the video. Ken, are you enjoying your new balcony?
Very much, except today it's a little chilly.
Yes, it's cold out here, even though it is, almost June, and here we're freezing, but we're doing it for the cause, that's for sure.
Well, I'm particularly pleased with it for a number of reasons. First of all, the appearance is excellent, but apart from that, having a condo in Naples, Florida, we've been exposed to spending somewhere in the region of $2 million on fixing our balconies, where there's been enormous corrosion of the reinforcing steel just from climatic conditions of moisture and salt-laden atmosphere and so on. And what we've got here now is something that, as far as I'm concerned, will protect the balconies for probably the lifetime of the condominium. I particularly like the fact that although it appears to be tile, it's actually a totally seamless cement base that we've got, floor that we've got. So there's no grout between tiles, which can corrode and which can allow penetration of water. So as an engineer, I think it's a terrific job.
Thank you, Ken. Yes, and so we're looking at something that both waterproofs the slab and also obviously beautifies the surface, so that you can enjoy a nice afternoon with a cup of tea or early morning and look at something beautiful as an ambiance instead of an ugly concrete slab as your only outdoor experience on a 10th floor scenario.
That's what it is.
So obviously we're looking at a situation where we're creating a longevity. Of course, Ken, your experience in Florida was such that they had to do a very expensive restoration because they didn't have an application like this.
Right, correct.
Well, that's great.
We do have now. We're now covering the balconies of our condominium with the same Vulcan that you used here.
Right.
So, so at least we've learned what is the right thing to do,
Right.
as opposed to what was the wrong thing to
Yes.
do.
So the Vulcan obviously is not new. It's a rubberized concrete resurfacing system for waterproofing the host slab. But then the relatively new idea is the application of the polymerized concrete layer on top, which gives it this beautiful surface.
Right.
So we now have a layer of rubber, essentially, and then a layer of decorative polymerized concrete to look like tiles, and yet in so doing we waterproof and beautify and protect the concrete. Great idea.
Great idea.
Thanks for letting us do your balcony, Ken.
Okay.
And I'm glad you're happy.